Hello guys, I hope you guys are fine today, and we are still speaking about genetics, and today we are going to focus on codominance. Okay, we are going to speak about codominancy and multiple alleles. So in codominance, a cross between organisms with two different phenotypes produces offspring with a third phenotype in which both the parental traits appear together. Okay, so it means that both alleles are expressed equally in the phenotype. Right. So, for example, you've got this example here. Red flowered plant is crossed with white flowered plant. Therefore, there is codominance when the offspring displays flowers with red and white patches. In this cross here, you've got the red flower plant and white flower plant. Okay, red flower plant and white flower plant, and the offspring has got patches with red and white. Okay, so patches with red and white. Okay, so that's very important. All right, you have to understand. So we spoke about complete dominance, we spoke about incomplete dominance, now we are speaking about codominance. So in this case, red flowered plant is crossed with a white flowered plant, and the offspring displays red and white patches. Okay, so human blood group is an example of codominance. Okay, we call it ABO system. Okay, so human blood groups are classified using the ABO system. So according to this system, humans have 4 blood groups, right? Group A, Group B, Group AB, and Group O. Okay, and the O gene is recessive to A and B. Okay, and you have to understand that multiple alleles control this blood. Okay, blood groups. Okay, they control blood groups, right? So here I've got a table explaining, okay, where this classification is coming from. Okay, blood groups. Okay, blood typing. Okay, where this classification is coming from. So if you've got a person that is group A, blood group A, okay, blood group A, it means that the red blood cell of that individual displays antigens in red blood cells on the surface of red blood. It displays antigens called A antigen. You can even see the shape that's different. Okay, and group B, blood group B, it displays antigen B, so B antigen. Okay, B antigen. Blood group AB, they display both antigens A and B. Okay, and blood group O, they don't display any antigen. So when one individual, okay, displays A antigen on the surface of their red blood cells, they are going to produce antibodies in the plasma. So they produce antibodies in plasma, and the name in the case of blood group A is anti-B, because the person displays on the surface of red blood cells A antigen, so the antibody produced in plasma is anti-B. And for the case of blood group B, the antibody is anti-A. But in the case of blood group AB, as long as you can see that they display both antigens on the surface, so no antibody is produced because of that. All right, no antibody is produced. So blood group A, they do not display any antigen on the surface of their red blood cells. You can see on the table. That's why they produce antibodies in plasma, 2 antibodies, anti-A and anti-B. So what can we say about then who can donate the blood to who, right? Which group can donate blood to another group, or which group to which group, okay? In terms of donors, all right? Who can donate blood and who cannot donate blood according to the groups, okay? So blood group A can donate blood to A and AB because AB has got antigen A, so it's not a problem to get blood from a person that is blood group A. So, and also to its own group. Okay, you understand that, né? So it depends on the antigen displayed. So when the person displays an antigen, he can receive blood from a person that has got the same antigen in their blood. Okay, so if you've got antigen A in your blood, you can receive blood from a person that has antigen A in their blood. So that person can be a person that is blood group A or blood group A and B, AB, and blood group O. Okay, so SO, they do not display any antigen on the surface of their red blood cells. They are called universal donors because of that, because they don't display any antigen, so they can donate their blood to any person of any blood group. So O can give their blood to blood group A, blood group AB, B, and O, okay, because they don't display any antigen in their blood. So they are universal donors, okay? They are universal donors because of that. So they are also universal receivers, okay? This is actually grade 10, I'm just summarizing. Universal receivers, of course, is blood group AB. Blood group AB, okay? Because they've got both antigens in their blood, so they can get blood from any blood group, okay? And blood group O can only get blood from blood group O individual, okay? Blood group A can only get blood from A and O. B only from B and O. AB from everyone, and O only from O, okay? But that's not the main issue in our lesson, right? So here we're talking about codominance. This is kind of like a lengthy introduction, okay? So you see this table here. Let us speak about genotype and phenotype here. So blood group A, okay, is just one phenotype. We say the person is blood group A, just one phenotype, blood group A. Of course, we should discuss also rhesus factor, but I don't want to discuss that on this video, right? I want to focus only in general blood group A, B, and O. That's the system, and it's very complex, okay? But this is just a simple video, okay, for simple things, okay? The basic of this system, okay? The basic part of this system. There's a lot of things to discuss, but okay, if we have to discuss everything about blood groups, we can take 24 hours or even more just discussing about that, okay? Because there's a lot to say about that, a lot of studies being done, and so on. So blood group A, that's the phenotype, or B phenotype, AB phenotype, and O phenotype. But there is a problem here. We don't write the genotype in the same way, because a person can be blood group A homozygous or blood group A heterozygous. You can see it on the table. So homozygous means A. Heterozygous means in this system A, and this I here lowercase, okay? You can see that there is no allele for A there. Oh, that's O actually, okay? That's O, okay? That's O, right? B can also be homozygous or heterozygous, right? So this is how it works, right? the genotype for O is just, II here, okay? So I, okay, and then AA. So this is just a way of writing it. There's another way of writing it, okay? This way here. So phenotype A, genotype AA or AO. This way maybe you can understand better. Just know that there's also this way of writing it. So you can write it like this, okay? Superscripts there, AA, superscripts there, A, and then lowercase I, but of course there is also this system. So in this system, it's quite clear that I've got two types of genotype. Genotype, someone can be homozygous, blood group A, so that's AA, or heterozygous, blood group A, that's AO. Someone can be homozygous, blood group B, that's BB, or heterozygous, blood group B, BO. And AB, the genotype is just one, it's just AB, okay, of course, because the antigens are there, both of the antigens are there. And blood group O, genotype OO, okay, this is the system. So, I've got an example here. Let us say your father is blood group B, but he is heterozygous for that characteristic, okay? And your mother is AB, so those are the parents. So meiosis takes place and gametes are produced. So some gametes for the father are going to display, okay, in their genetic makeup, blood group B, okay, an allele or gene for blood group B, and others an allele or gene for blood group what? O, okay, and your mother displays some for blood group A genes and some from blood group B genes. So we are talking about gametes. You know that they are haploid. So this happens during meiosis. Okay. Now, if you cross them, there are 4 possibilities. You can see this Punnett diagram here with 4 rectangles, each rectangle representing one possibility, each possibility representing 25%. So 25% times 4 is 100% possibility. But in that 100% possibility, there are 4 possibilities, if you understand what I mean. So in this case, the gametes for the father is B and O, and for the mother is A and B. So there is 25% possibility of having a child that is blood group AB, and 25% of having a child that is blood group A, and 25% of having a child that is blood group B, and 5% of having a child that is blood group B. So two possibilities of having a child blood group B in terms of phenotype here. So it's 50%, okay? 50% blood group B, 25% blood group A, and 25% blood group AB. All right. But in terms of genotype here, you notice that there are 4 possibilities: AB, AO, BB, and BO. But in terms of phenotype is, right, blood group B 50%, blood group A 25%, blood group AB 25%. So it's just an example right here. Also, you can also have this possibility here, a person that is blood group AB getting married to a person that is homozygous for blood group A, which means that the person does not display any allele, okay, on the locus, any allele for blood group O. That person is homozygous blood group A. So if you cross them, okay, what is the probability of having a child that is blood group A? It is 50%. You see, it is 50%. And if you analyze the genotype, they're actually homozygous, okay? There's no possibility of having a child that is blood group A that is heterozygous in this cross, option 1. And in terms of blood group AB, there's also 50%. So genotype is homozygous blood group A and blood group and blood group AB. So in terms of percentages, it's 50% blood group AA, that's the genotype, and 50% blood group AB. So phenotype is 50% blood group A and 50% blood group AB. Okay, so there's also the second option whereby the AB blood group individual crosses with someone that is blood group A, but that person is heterozygous. You see, these are the possibilities. Okay, these are the chances. Okay, they're just chances, probabilities. All right. It's not that when they cross, they will for sure have let us say 4 children. One must be blood group A, another one AB, another one A heterozygous. No. These are just probabilities. You can notice here option 2. So a person is blood group AB. So if that person is married to a person that is blood group A, if they cross, okay, you understand what I mean? So A, B, and A, but A heterozygous, so they can have a child. 25% of having a child that is blood group A, and in terms of genotype, blood group A homozygous, blood group A heterozygous, blood group AB, blood group B heterozygous. But in terms of phenotype, 50% of having a child that is blood group A, okay, and 25% of having a child that is blood group AB, and 25% of having a child that is blood group B. If you don't understand it like that, okay, we are going to explain even further. So we can use this system. Let us say 2 individuals are homozygous blood group A, a man and a woman. So let us say they are married, and now as they are married and we cross them to see the possibilities, okay, of having which blood group is going to come up from them. So here in this case, both of them are equal in terms of blood group, even in terms of genotype is AA. So this is how we do it. Genotype is 100% AA, you can see, and phenotype is 100% blood group A. You can also see from here. So let us say that the person is now blood group A but heterozygous, so AO. So this O is like neutral. So this person is blood group A, and another person is also blood group A, but they are heterozygous, which means that they carry an allele for blood group O. So if you cross them, there is a probability of having a child that is blood group O. That is 25% probability, okay, in terms of phenotype. So we can analyze the phenotype here. But before we even analyze the phenotype, let us analyze the genotype. So genotype is 25% blood group AA, so just one rectangle, so that's 25%. 50% blood group AO, so we have AO twice, so that's 25 plus 25, 50%. And also 25% OO, so just one rectangle, so it's 25%. That's the genotype. So what about the phenotype? So phenotype is 75% blood group A, so you can see AA, AO, AO. So 25 plus 25 plus 25 is 75% blood group A. And only 25% blood group O, 25%. That's the phenotype. So you have to understand the difference here. So in terms of proportion, ratio, genotype is 1 to 1. 1 corresponding to 25, 2 corresponding to 50, and this one here corresponds to another 25. No, my far right. So 1 to 1. That's the ratio. What is the ratio for the phenotype here? It's 3 to 1. So 75 is 3 and 25 is 1. Why this? 3 plus 1 is 4. So this 3 is saying no. I've got 3 rectangles blood group A, so 3, and 1 rectangle blood group O, so 1. You understand? This is how we do. That's the ratio, because they can ask you for the ratio. So genotype ratio 1 to 1, phenotype ratio 3, 1. So very important. Okay. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.